There's our boy Desmond with his fucking jeans and his hoodie and his man purse and his T-shirt. Frickin' guy.
Yeah, he's got one of those belts that Randy River used to sell like in 2001.
Right, it looks like a car seat belt.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, and they flop down. Why didn't people tuck those in?
What a douche.
And we wore them.
This is the kind of guy you'd make fun of. Like, this is the guy that drives the jacked up white truck with the truck nuts hanging off with the rider helmet sticker slapped on the back.
He kind of reminds me of you wearing clothes from 2001.
He's got a picture of Calvin peeing on a logo of a auto brand he doesn't like as much, right? What a douche. Oh, what a... Hey, listen to Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 442. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan, and we're going to talk about how you can win a game of Magic the Gathering cards with a guy with sweatpants. Now, hit our theme song!
Okay, let's bring it in on that. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, hey Ryan, we're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Good. What is going down? Can you tell it's a bonus episode?
I sure hope so, because the rain is coming down. The number of cards you're going to get in a Magic the Gathering sealed booster pack going down.
Money that you will spend on said booster pack going
up. Before we get to any of that, we have to thank our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your source for all your gaming needs, as well as Pile of Bones Brewing Co. They're the second coolest thing to come out of Regina, and the official beer sponsor of CCO Sidewalk Slam Season 2, right here on YouTube.
I got a couple things, as per usual.
You usually do.
You would see this delicious can of Campbell's soup-looking beer. I almost dropped it because it's so sweaty, because it's so hot and humid in the studio tonight.
Oh, man.
If you're watching on YouTube,
which you should be,
you would see the Pile of Bones Brewing Co. logo behind us if you're watching on YouTube.
Man, I wish I could remember the name of the Rise Against song that references rain, because I always think of it when it's a night like this, because it's kind of stormy outside. It's going to start raining. It's really humid, you know.
I'll do you one. I got you. You could talk Rain by Breaking Benjamin, November Rain by Guns N' Roses, Purple Rain by Prince.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I all of those songs are good. Among the best that those bands can offer.
I don't know if I like that second one, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think I like them very
I got
much.
you. I got you one further.
I'm not a big classic rock guy, is it?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just not my stuff.
Yeah, you more like I'm gonna peg you, but not like that though. I got you. I'm gonna peg you as post grunge alternative. I'm gonna peg you as modern heavy metal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peg you as, I'm thinking like you know what? Whenever I hear a Killswitch Engage song, I think Uncle Brando.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna put you.
Killswitch Engage, my wrestling theme song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, so I was like right
there
on the money.
yeah.
Producer Gary's in the booth. We see him through the window too. There we go.
Killswitch is so good.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what? Oh man, and I know that producer Gary's gonna love this. Here's the tangent.
Okay.
Holy Diver.
Great song.
Killswitch Engage.
Yep.
My favorite cover tune.
Really?
The video is insane.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And now don't be remiss here, because I know Robert Bryn Man, he's gonna say, well, what about the Dio version? Dio, he's a huge Dio.
Yeah,
he's a big Dio guy,
fan,
right?
yep.
And Dio did the original Holy Diver, and it's good. And Dio's lyrics, oh man, so good, like top of his lungs, right? But the guitar solo in the Killswitch Engage version of Holy Diver, one of my favorite guitar solos all time.
Sick.
That's a good one.
I like that. And for the record, you can definitely like a cover song a lot, and it in no way denigrates what the right? Because you can like both, because they're different, because if you're playing the song the same, it's not a cover, it's a ripoff.
Yeah, that's like the book and the movie conversation, right? Like, I can love the book and the movie, and one doesn't take away from the other. They're different interpretations of the same story and emotional hits and themes and stuff, right? There we go.
Exactly. Precisely.
Yeah, there we go.
Precisely.
Man,
That's so good, man. I went to see Killswitch Engage one time. There's a concert story with Uncle Brando, and the lead singer was just super sick, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he finishes like the second song of the set. He's like, okay, dude's for real.
I gotta go barf.
I gotta go throw up. And he runs off to puke. And the band just stands there And the guitar player's like, "Okay, and he's just playing a riff and he goes, friendly neighbor to the north, dun, 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 friendly neighbor to the north, dun, 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 dun."
Did people lose their minds?
Oh yeah, we're all like, "Yeah, it's so fucking cool," and eventually the guy's like, "I don't think he's coming back, man. I don't think so. We're gonna play the rest of the set. Do you guys want to sing?"
Oh,
and
sick.
And they played the rest of the set, and it wasn't until the encore that the singer actually came back, and we, the crowd, just sang the whole set for them. It was so much fun.
That would be so cool.
It was so much fun to do that, and they were just like total, like the band was into it, and when the guy came back out, I was like, "Guys, that was fucking awesome! Like that was so cool. Like I wasn't even gonna come back,
puking
but I
and shitting
figured,
the whole time.
like you guys paid money, so we're gonna do the encore for you, man. But like thank you so much.
Oh,
for it was
man,
so
that's
cool. Like
cool.
we're all part of something really cool.
Yeah.
And that was dope.
That's a cool story. That's a concert story, right?
Yeah, it was
yeah,
lots
yeah.
of fun.
Yeah.
There's video of it on YouTube. I was also there.
Oh yeah.
Right? Lots
Look
of fun.
at that.
Fairyland was awesome.
The producer Gary was there
Did you
with
guys
us.
know each other then?
No, that was before you knew each other.
You know what? You and I went to the same concert before we knew each other too.
Dang.
It was Breach of Trust opening up for Finger
Finger
11
11.
in that warehouse or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, so fun.
Man, I got kicked in the head so hard at that show.
I can tell.
Oh man. Oh man.
Can you tell it's a CC onus? A CC bonus?
Yes, a CC Onus show.
Yeah, so
Dang.
we got a couple things here. A couple
Yes.
things. We blazed right past FusionGamingOnline.com.
Where you can use special promo code CCO Save to get 5% off all your Magic stuff, all your Assassin's Creed stuff. Spoiler alert, that's what we're talking about today. Any Monty
Allegedly.
Ho Ho stuff from before, and
Yep.
any of the Bloomborough stuff coming up. Board games, playmats, sleeves, dice, D&D manuals, random boxes with nothing in them, secret layers
Oh, yeah, with stuff in them.
with stuff in them. There's probably Pokemon cards. There might be Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care. But
Can
they have
confirm.
everything that you could possibly want for nerd gaming in that store. And everybody there, pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Can confirm also. Been there. Seen it.
Super nice.
Yeah, and we've hung out with them at like the face-to-face games Canadian tour and stuff. They're always there trading cards. I talked to Aaron last time, the manager there, and or one of the managers, I guess, and he says, yeah, some guy traded in his whole commander deck. His whole commander deck.
Fool.
No, they like that. They like that. So if you want to trade cards in, you trade your whole commander deck in. Guy gets a Judge foil Survival of the Fittest. And he's like, man, he traded in a whole deck worth of like $5, $10, $15, $20 cards. I sell those all day. That's great for business. He sells maybe $1,000, $2,000 card a year. Right?
Yeah.
Not everybody's just got cash unless they trade in their whole commander deck.
That's the truth.
But he comes over to me in Vancouver and he's like, man, check out what I just got. And he's showing me his Judge foil Survival of the Fittest.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
you're the guy.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
he's a national. That's so good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
so
cool.
happy to hear
so
that.
cool.
That's awesome.
So Fusion, we love them. Great working with them. CCO Save, going to get you some money off. CCO Perks, going to get you kickback, store credit. Good stuff.
You can spend less on the things you're going to buy anyway, and then you can get some of it back so you can spend less of it on more things.
I was just going to say that. You're going to spend less money on stuff you're going to buy anyways.
Yeah.
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 So getting a discount. One of the benefits when you're a Patreon supporter. There is a promo code to CommanderCookout.com store. When you're a patron, you sign up, you get the code when you buy the CCO merch. Am I wearing? No, I got a Huskies hat on. But when you want this shirt that Brando's wearing,
I got a shirt on, and there's a toque on the mic.
yes,
arm
sir.
thing
Toques are on
here.
sale, 40% off.
There you go, because it's winter gear.
Yeah, and it's summer because it's freaking hot here.
People still wear toques in the summer. It's
Oh
real.
yeah, there's people that don't shower. Really.
I don't get it. But I mean, hey, if you want to do it, I'm not going to make fun of you. If
You
you
know
wear a CCO toque instead, that's way better than any other toque that you're going to wear.
A CCOok?
They will keep your head warmer and be more comfortable, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is
yeah.
a non-0% chance that this right here on top of this mic arm could be the most comfortable, warmest, most wonderful toque you have ever owned in your life.
Says that mic stand
Yeah,
or boom arm or whatever it's called.
that's right.
Big thanks out, big thanks out. Big
Yep.
thanks out to producer Gary and Hardcore in the booth today for buying some CCO merch. That was pretty
They
cool.
bought
Eh?
some merch, and they're putting up with our crap tonight. We're on a second show following
yeah.
a live show on the damn radio network right here in the
Yeah.
studio. So that was a thing that happened
Busy
earlier
day,
today.
hey?
Yeah, it's
Busy
been,
day.
It's
And
been a long
we
one.
got Oilers game to watch after this and beer that needs drinking.
Oh,
So here's the thing. We got to get into it. Big thanks to the patrons. Go over to commandercookout.com/s/shop. That's the official tag.
Yep.
And do your thing. Assassin's Creed.
I
I have some questions.
have some answers, probably.
Yeah, here's the thing, too. I am not like a big-time video gamer.
Nope. I am, though. So it's a good
Diablo
thing
2
you got
ruined
me.
my life twice. Yeah. So my wife, I don't want to say my wife doesn't let me play anymore, but she constantly reminds me that if I ever pick up the Diablo 2 hobby again,
Yeah.
it's probably over. Yeah. So,
And Diablo 2 ruined your life. Diablo 4 ruined Blizzard. So it works out fine.
hey, yeah, I got him back. I got him back by
Gary knows.
Got
Gary
him back
knows.
by not buying Diablo 3 or 4.
There you go.
There we go. I did something right, eh?
We did it.
Okay.
Got
so
there.
this is we talked about it on the pre-show a couple days ago.
We did.
We have some time now that we've got a couple other creators on the CCO media group kind of channel network, whatever, doing some of our cEDH and some of our other content for us.
Yep.
And we've got some more stuff coming up. It's really good stuff. And that gives us the opportunity to take some time and say, okay, what's about this Ubisoft pay-to-win microtransaction Assassin's Creed? Are they doing all the games? Because there's like 50 of them. How do I get the cards? Where do I get? Are there serialized stuff? How do I collect it? Uncle Brando is the subject matter expert on all of those things, which makes me happy, thankful, and frankly a little bit scared.
Yes,
So
as it should.
tell me what I need to know.
Okay.
How do we start?
Okay, we'll start off like this. Ubisoft, the Assassin's Creed crossover with Magic the Gathering, is in promotion of the latest Assassin's Creed game. I'm going to do Wizard's job for them and just say, everybody, Assassin's Creed Ninja is coming out later this year as the yearly installment, as it feels, in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Is Assassin's Creed Ninja, that's like the newest game that's coming out?
Then we've had Assassin's Creed Norseman, we've had Assassin's Creed Pirate, we've had Assassin's Creed Egypt, we've had Assassin's Creed Italy, we've had Assassin's Creed some other shit.
Have we had a modern one like a today, like,
Yes, in a way.
or it's like a time travel thing, isn't it?
There is a
like,
time
man, I have
travel.
no idea.
So the real basically, what happens in Assassin's Creed is in the near future, like 2021-07, they've developed this machine called an Animus. And when somebody gets into it, they can be sent back in time into the body of their ancestor. And they can relive their ancestors' lives.
So if I go into somebody's anus, I can relive the past.
Correct.
I don't want to do that.
Just like Butt Boy. That's a great movie. I highly suggest you all go watch
Again
it.
with the butt boy.
I'm telling you, that's a good movie. I'm bringing it not back, but to the forefront. So
Bringing butt back.
that's right. I'm bringing sexy butt back. So the point is, that's kind of what the games are about. And then the first three were a trilogy of games focused on this guy, Desmond, I believe his name was.
Sure.
There is a card of him. That's the dude in sweatpants that I referenced at the beginning of the video. Because it's I was telling Hardcore earlier he is the thing that everybody who doesn't like Universes Beyond was afraid of. Because now it's like, it's Grover from Sesame Street versus Pikachu versus Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Desmond is a dude in skate shoes and jeans in a bunny hug.
Bro, it's basically you.
Yeah, he's wearing the same shoes I have right down here.
So like this is right exactly like you, sir, you general Magic guy, every guy.
Yeah.
On a Magic card.
Yeah.
Without having to print a proxy.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people were kind of like afraid of that in the air quotes. And here it is.
So I think everybody's going to like that. No?
I think that the people who don't like that kind of thing, this is the kind of thing those people don't like.
Okay.
Right? And I think that that's fair to say. And going back to the games for just a second, what happened was they had this great story kind of going on. And around number 3, the way that the company made games changed. They went from making games that people liked to making games that people liked that they could then charge them more money once they've already bought them to thereby increase the amount of money that they could overall make in each game.
So gaming makes money? Watsy, take note.
Yeah, and it turns out that
Ben was telling me this yesterday at the Coachman licensed beverage room. They switched studios. They went from one studio to like a different studio. They went from like some Japanese studio to some Chinese Chinese studio and then it's all microtransactions or something. Is that relevant to the Magic card set?
It's not relevant to the Magic card set, but it is relevant to the kind of the game world because they went from this kind of compact storyline that actually would have translated into a really cool Magic set.
Oh.
Into we'll call it a bi-yearly game franchise where they just kind of do Egypt, then pirates, then whatever, then gangsters, then space, then ninjas.
Wait a second. That sounds perfect. It's Amonkhet, Ixalan, Capenna.
Yeah.
Is this not, isn't it perfect?
Right? And then they're going to do them all in one set.
Oh.
And everybody looks the same. Because all the assassins dress the same. But so I think that a lot of people kind of have because this is it's fair to say that Universes Beyond sets are marketing gimmicks for the
I think so.
property that's coming into Magic, and nobody can really refute that.
That is reductionist, but I can't refute it.
It is kind of, usually the sets come out right around the time that IP has something coming out. Fallout had a TV show, Assassin's Creed has a new game.
Yeah. D&D had the movie.
Yeah, D&D had a movie coming out.
WotC owns that kind of brand or whatever.
But it was a foot in the water, right? So most of them are an advertising gimmick, which is, I'm not saying that's good or bad. It just is what it is. And when Ubisoft, which is a company that's known very well for kind of their microtransaction-y kind of proclivities, when they started doing it, I think that this set in particular is going to have immediate negative connotation put on it from the gaming community. And I think that they'll doubly have a hard time because the sets moving forward with the Universes Beyond, which is something we're going to talk about today, are essentially being done as Aftermath boosters. And nobody liked those except me. I'm the only one. So
okay,
now that they've expanded that format and now they're doing it with Assassin's Creed, I'm going to hazard to guess they might try and do this with Final Fantasy as well.
Ooh.
I hope not.
I think that they said that that's a full set.
Okay,
like Tales of Middle Earth was,
because this one's a full set too.
Set, yeah.
If you did the old, remember Blocks, right?
Yeah.
Mercadian Masks was great big, had hundreds of cards in it.
350.
But then Nemesis and Prophecy were small. They had 120 cards.
143.
There you go. And this is the same kind of gimmick, right? You get like great big sets, and now there's a small set that comes in a small box with a small booster.
Oh. Okay, well, that leads us into, I'll preface this. We're not going to talk about very many cards today, if any, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about, some of them are really cool, and I was telling...
Well, we got review shows coming up. Remember, we've got some room to kind of breathe and flex and spready.
Yeah, we'll review some of the cards coming up. I'm going to say first off that I actually think that this set is, for the most part, right where a set like this should be.
Oh, in what way?
There's nothing game breaking. Most of the cards are pretty interesting. If you're the kind of person that likes the kind of thing that this is, which in this case is Assassin's Creed, there's going to be something for you.
Yeah, flavorfully, thematically, artistically, mechanically, right?
For the most part, the cards don't look so unlike Magic cards that there's not going to be something for enfranchised players that don't give a shit about Assassin's Creed like us.
Yeah. There's nothing like the One Ring that's going to like, or Orcish Bowmasters that's going to like totally shift a format.
Yeah, I really don't think so.
Okay.
I might not be the best gauge of other formats outside of Commander, but
I
don't think at this point right now, as we talk about this, with like 80% of the set being spoiled, I don't see anything that's going to vastly impact the direction of EDH as a format. But I do see a bunch of stuff that could impact just decks you're going to see popping up.
Well, I think that's fun. That's what sets are supposed to do.
And there's some very key reprints in stuff like Reconnaissance and sort of Feast and Famine that were needed, that you're going to see prices coming down on cards that people want.
Yes. So I will say, full disclosure, we are recording this on a date that I believe the full set has not been previewed. We're looking at 96 cards on Scryfall that have never seen a printing. Right, so first printings.
Wait, are these? This is
the 96 cards that are first printed, and then I have another list of 249 cards that are a mixture of cards that we've never seen, plus reprints, plus the special printings or promo, like dark F&M promo printings, and all of the special stuff.
Yes, much like in Aftermath, virtually every card in the set has between 3 and 5 printings.
Okay.
So you're going to have the regular one, you're going to have an extended art one, you're going to have a etched one. In some cases, there's also a borderless one. So there's lots of different versions of each card. And I don't think there's, like, this is one of those sets where rarities just don't even really matter. There's no commons, there's only uncommons, then rares and mythics.
Yeah, etched foil.
Yeah, and
we love them.
Nobody loves that. Man, every time you say that into a microphone, WotC only hears that. They're gonna, the WotC employee that is assigned to listen to our show is gonna turn it off right after you said that and take it to their boss. Yeah, Commander Cookout still on the etched train.
The WotC employee who's listening to it like on their Google Home speaker in their kitchen, their phone's gonna hear it and like give them advertisements on their Facebook page for only foil card or etched foil cards from like different online retailers.
Man.
And Commander Cookout is just contributing to the scum of the Magic universe.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah, sorry.
We apologize all the time, and
yeah. Well, we say thank you and we're sorry. So how do we get this set? What is the shtick? Fusion booster?
It's a
can I use CCO save to get fusion boosters at 5% off?
100% you can. And for a box of this, if you buy the whole box, you can also use CCO perks to get yourself the 10% store credit kickback, as we talked about earlier. Now, here's what we're going to buy when you go out to buy a booster box of this non-draftable set.
Oh. And if you want one, and you go to Fusion and get the promo codes, and if you live outside of Canada, they can't ship you sealed product. So what you do, get in touch with Brando, Uncle Brando. He's going to open your cards. He's going to put it on Brando's box opening. He's going to get pounded so you don't have to, and he's going to alphabetize and send you the cards in a nice little package. Boom. Correct. So you can watch him open your cards if that's what you want.
This is of note. Apparently here in town locally, we have a lot of Assassin's Creed fans because this shit's sold out everywhere already.
Oh yeah.
So
no BBO so far.
As of our recording right now on the 21st of June, I do not have access to a box.
Okay.
So if you want a BBO, somebody's going to have to help me out.
This is what we're going to do. CCO Nation. There has to be a BBO.
Ooh.
Get your box from Fusion because you're going to buy one anyways. Get a discount. Get Uncle Brando to open it.
I'll happily do it.
That's all I got to say.
It's gonna be good. I got a fun idea for if I get to open one.
Oh yeah,
got a real fun idea.
Oh man, I hope the microphones don't pick up that frickin' thunder out there.
It's
jeepers, creepers.
We're gonna lose power here right away.
Yeah.
I hope not. I shouldn't have said that. I'll knock wood.
Okay, how do we get these packs?
Okay, so if you go to your local game store and you buy yourself a booster box of Assassin's Creed by Ubisoft, Magic the Gathering, whatever. Okay, you're gonna get yourself a 24-pack box.
Okay, this is not so outside the realm of normal.
Not so terrible, and you're gonna get 7 cards per pack.
Okay, that's weird.
That's a little weird, and that's what you're going to get. But in there, what you're going to get is a full run of virtually everything available in the set, sans full or extended art foils, and etched foils.
Okay. I didn't want those anyways.
You can still get all the borderless stuff, which is really cool. There is a scene. It's like an ancient Rome scene. It's got the 5 Horizon lands that are reprinted in the set.
And one of the assassins.
And one of the assassins in it. It's really cool. Hopefully, if you're watching on YouTube, Joe can have it on the screen for you now. It actually looks really, really nice.
That is a nice one.
Those will be available in non-foil in your regular plasma booster or whatever the hell they're calling it.
Jerk-off booster. That's what I'm going to call it.
If you decide that that's not for you, you can get a bundle. The bundle will also possess frame boosters, or whatever the hell they're calling them, and all the regular stuff you get in a booster. That's your dice, that's your buy a booster box bundle promo.
And like the basics in foil and non-foil, or whatever the special treatment is.
Precisely.
Okay, so bundles and jerky boosters.
Single packs, and then you can get a collector booster box of this, and those are your standard 12-pack booster boxes that will come with 10 card packs.
Oh, that's weird too.
Yeah, so...
Now, what would I expect to pay for that collector booster? Like the same?
The exact dollar amount eludes me at this exact moment, but they are less than the average collector booster box, again, as of right now.
Okay, so we would get less cards and pay less money.
Yes.
The math checks out there as long as it actually checks out.
Yeah, and like that's from my cursory evaluation of Assassin's Creed capability. Yes, you will pay a little bit less for this. Not as less as people, I think, were expecting. Mm-hmm. I don't think people were expecting to pay as high a price for packs that do not have 15 cards in them. But this is the world we live in. People hated Aftermath, and it sold very poorly, even though it sold okay. And so WotC decided not to do it anymore. But they had already kind of print-to-ordered this product. So that's why it's happening like this.
Okay.
So there is a possibility that this isn't going to be the thing moving forward. But in the articles that I have read, this is what WotC is planning to do with Universes Beyond going forward.
And when you say there's some kind of, what's a word we haven't used yet? Crate boosters,
Yep.
regular just whatevers,
Yep.
and collectors,
Yep.
because this isn't a draftable product, so they don't have draft boosters.
Correct.
Right? They've got just like freaking...
And no play boosters, none of that shit. It's
Yeah.
just you're buying them to open them up to hope you get
Yeah,
cards
you're
out of
buying them to Finger Blast booster them.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
buying them because you like Assassin's Creed or you want a sort of Feast and Famine. That's why they're here.
24 packs with 5 cards apiece. Now, this is Canadian prices, which is about 35% more than American prices.
Yes.
So if in America it costs $100, in Canada it costs $135. Same amount of money in real life. Like if I were to go and exchange currency.
And while that does sound like an outrageous number, that is true.
Yeah, it's 35% roughly.
It's
sometimes
insane.
32, sometimes 37. Sure, sue me. Okay, so Canadian dollars
I wish we could sue them
for the
that.
Finger
That's
Blast boosters.
bullshit. Yeah.
$180. Is that what you would pay for a normal booster box?
About.
I think that's a little bit more than what I would pay for a normal booster box. Aren't they like usually 140?
Nope, because now they have those play boosters and that made the price go up.
Oh, okay. Of course it is because fuck me. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes.
Booster collector box,
Yep.
12 packs.
Yep.
All the foils, all the potential for serialized Socrates with the K and all the stuff.
All that stuff.
Okay. $350 Canadian.
Ooh, that's
What I would pay for a regular ass, mother ass collecty boosty.
That is the exact same price you would pay for a collector booster box.
So that's Canadian prices, remember? So take about 35% off if you're American.
So they've gone up since I looked at them this morning.
They gone up, but I think that might be due to serialized cards coming out and people saying, oh yeah, there's this now I can get, this now I can get. Yep. Also remember that Universes Beyond products in collector pack form usually do cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
Look at the Doctor Who stuff. Look at the Lord of the Rings stuff. Look at the Fallout stuff. All a little bit more than the
standard stuff.
Usually Canadian prices about $310 to $320, right? For just like a box of Bloomborough or a box of New Capenna.
Thundy Junction.
Yeah.
New Capenna at this point is like $8.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
People will give that to you for you just sing a song and they'll give it to you. But you have to sing it in public with your shirt off, but they'll still give you a box for a song.
Yeah. And then the bundle is $80.
Now,
and
I have no idea how those.
You know what? I know that the bundle that I got when Lord of the Rings came out last June, like almost exactly a year ago to this day, was $80. Nice. Then they came out with the holiday bundle a little bit after that, and that one had the funky dice and like the different collector packs or different packs in it or whatever.
Yep.
That one was more.
Yes, well, those ones are more because it has the collector pack and the limited edition dice,
and it came with the scene card and stuff. But the
boxes,
OG one, the OG one was $80. So this is almost exactly on par with other Universes Beyond products that we've seen that land somewhere in between a regular product and the most premium of products, which I would consider in the last 12 months or so to be like Lord of the Rings collector packs. Yeah. That's probably the highest of pimpest of highest of end thing that you could buy like off the shelf because it had serialized, it had poster cards, it had One Ring and Orcish Bowmasters, like all these cards top,
format staples,
format staples that are all over $100. And if you got like a foil serialized One Ring poster, that's like a $2,000 Magic card, right? Yeah. So that drove the price. What should we expect to see on that end of it that justifies this a little bit higher than normal price? How do we get the goods, yo?
Now, the highest of high-end stuff, obviously, you're only going to find in your collector packs.
Yes, sir.
And what you're looking for in this case, there are 5 cards.
Okay.
500 of each card.
500 serializers.
500 serialized versions of 5 individual cards. And they're I forget what the word is. They're the historical figures from the set. Socrates,
Cleopatra,
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes.
And the other 2 haven't been released yet.
We don't know.
They're going to come out with double rainbow super duper foil, serialized by some kind of number out of 500. And they're going to be released in the language that the person would have spoke in their home region of the world. Example being Socrates is going to be in
Greek,
Latin, and
no, he would be in Greek
or Greek.
He would be in Greek.
Cleopatra's in like a version of Greek that has some like Egyptian symbol stuff in it.
That's weird.
And Leonardo da Vinci is Italian.
Are people going to complain about the Cleopatra looking too much like the invocations from Amonkhet? I can't read these.
I actually kind of like her card. I kind of like it. I kind of want one. Not the serialized one because too many monies. But
yeah,
I got my serialized card. I'm done now.
You got a Hirobi.
I do have a.
You know what? I don't have one damn serialized card. I was hoping to get like a Bruvac, but I didn't want to fork up the cash in Seattle. And we're not going to frickin' Vegas. Thanks, F.U. Alex. He's picking me up for my wedding tomorrow, though, so I can't be that mad at him.
What a piece of shit.
I wonder what serialized I should get. Can't afford a One Ring. Certainly can't afford an Elven Soul Ring.
No.
Man, I am not freaking made out of money.
What a Dwarven Soul Ring.
I do have a non-serialized version of that, but still, more money.
It's many's. They're you got to really have one that you really, really want.
Or you just got to
Or you got to hit it the right time.
You got to hit it.
Yeah, I got to.
No, you got to open one. I mean, you got to hit it like a pack, right?
Yeah, I own 3 serialized cards.
3?
I have a Hirobi and I have an Urabrask that I traded for at our LGS.
Yeah,
and I got a 4th Doctor or something that I cracked in a box.
Oh, you cracked one in a box? Yeah, Not even on a BBO?
No, just at the store.
You are so sucky.
I know, and you know what the thing is? I'm not gonna play it ever, and nobody wants it.
Oh.
Nobody wants it.
Hey, maybe Zoidberg Jesus wants it. He's
store,
a big hoo-head.
Hey, store, do you want it? She's like, nah, man. It's too much for me to take
and
knowing that nobody's ever going to want it. It's like, come on, man.
Ooh, a nobody's buy list serialized card.
Right?
It's like $1,000, but nobody will ever buy it.
Exactly.
Then what's it worth?
Nothing.
If it was number 69 or 7 or 1 or 300 out of 300 or whatever the number is.
If it was 69 of the 10th Doctor, I would have retired already.
Yeah.
I'd be retired on the moon.
Man, I love 69.
Of what?
Serialized cards.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, I got one last question.
Okay.
I got one last question about, kind of serialized, but I'm seeing so freaking many different treatments. Just on this one screen, I'm seeing an Assassin's Trophy in the dark F&M foil promo treatment. You know how they do?
Those are the etched ones.
Those are the etched. Okay.
Yep.
I'm seeing an Aya of Alexandria. Aya?
Yeah.
Of Alexandria in some weird, really geometric sort of frame treatment a la Zendikar Rising.
That frame is like the showcase frame.
Hold on, I ain't even done yet.
Oh,
I see the old school kind of Renaissance looking painting of Mary Read and Anne Bonny.
Those are just your typical borderless cards.
Oh, that's a borderless.
That's just the borderless cards.
Yeah, because the other ones totally have borders. Frick.
No, there's showcase and there's I don't know how they change them, but the showcase one from this set is meant to. There's our boy Desmond with his fucking jeans and his hoodie and his man purse and his t-shirt. Frickin' guy.
Yeah, he's got one of those belts that Randy River used to sell in 2001.
Right, it looks like a car seat belt.
Yeah, and they flop down. Why didn't people tuck those in?
What a douche.
And we wore them.
This is the kind of guy you'd make fun of. This is the guy that drives the jacked up white truck with the truck nuts hanging off with the rider helmet sticker slapped on the back.
He kind of reminds me of you wearing clothes from 2001.
He's got a picture of Calvin peeing on a logo of a auto brand he doesn't like as much, right? What a douche. Oh, what a douche, bro. But the point,
how do we get all these?
You can get virtually all of these treatments in both types of packs. But if you want the etched and the foil of your borderless cards, and I believe foils of the showcase cards, you got to get them in the collector packs.
Yeah.
But everything else is available in the regular pack as well. Much like in, what was it called? Aftermath, where you could basically get everything in both versions of the packs. You just have a higher chance of getting them in your collector packs. And there's some cool stuff in here. Like I think
there's some good cards that I'm going to play in this set.
The showcase frames are very reminiscent of the game. If you've ever played the thing, there's like
the geometric showcase frames.
The geometric showcase frames. If you've played the games, you'll remember when you're walking along, right? Because you got to remember the whole game. It's a video game, but it's also a simulation in the game. So of course there's going to be all sorts of interference and pixelization and stuff that kind of comes up.
We would call that a frame narrative.
And that is all very reminiscent of what these frames look like. Like just kind of every so often you'll be walking like some just...
Like a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, just some glitches and weird little lines and stuff will kind of pop up around stuff. Usually they use it to indicate something important in the game, but I mean in this case...
Or something bad's going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you can see it on my favorite art in the whole set. Ryan has it up, so I'm going to talk about it. Is on
this one, but it's in French. So what's the translation?
That is Reconstruct History, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is a reprint.
Yeah, it's a reprint card. But it's just, and you can see the gold things. That's a loading screen in Assassin's Creed.
No way.
It shows a picture of something.
Glitchy art, and there's a pyramid.
Yeah, the Matrix kind of light stuff going up and down on it. I just really like that picture. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Origin was the Assassin's Creed that I liked. So
I'll talk about my favorite card in the set so far that I've read because I haven't gone through all of it yet.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Is it Senu?
Yep.
Senu, Keen-Eyed Protector. Yep. Bird Scout 2/1 for white 1, legendary creature, flying and vigilance.
Yep.
Okay, so it's got vigilance. That's actually important.
Yep.
Tap it, exile it, you gain 2 life and scry 2.
Sick.
Yeah, so I can attack, and then I can block,
Yep.
and then I can exile it before it dies.
That's right.
Also, when a legendary creature you control attacks and isn't blocked, like all the other birds in my bird deck,
That's right.
if Senu is exiled, put it onto the battlefield, frickin' attack.
Yeah, not even tapped and attacking. So you can actually do that and just exile it again right away.
Dude, it
good.
doesn't have haste. It's got a tap ability.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's sucky.
But dude, this is a good card. It's a relevant creature type to me. It fits right on curve with like the aggroness of that deck. It protects itself. It attacks. It has scry, which is something that white always wants.
It
right?
protect. It attack.
It exile.
It's also from Assassin's Creed Origins, baby.
That's the Egypt one.
Yep. That's his sidekick bird. He like sends the bird off to look at stuff.
I remember the commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like that, man, I've actually talked about that game on the show before.
Yeah,
it
for
had
sure.
that cool encyclopedia mode where it teaches you all about Egypt and stuff.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's a good game. Like,
Man, bonus points to the Nationalites who know what episode that is.
Right,
Hey, leave
that's
that in the
pretty fun.
comments. That'll maybe win you a booster pack or something.
Or if you got an Assassin's Creed game that you like that you think I should maybe give another chance to. I played 1. I really liked 1.
Yep.
I played 2. I didn't like 2 because it was just exactly the same as 1. It was just more 1.
Well, when they got the formula that worked, I mean, do it.
And
right?
that makes sense. But if you're
Look at Magic, it's fucking 33 years old, man. They do the same thing every year except charge us more money for it. We still freaking pay.
I feel like I bought the same game twice, and so I just didn't. It's like, this isn't for me. And then I tried it again in Origins because they did a different thing.
And you liked it.
And I really enjoyed it. And then when, I forget what the next one was, but I got that one, I was like, well, this is just like Origins with just a less cool setting. And more microtransactions. So I'm not going to buy
that's
that
when
one.
the Switch happened.
Yeah. Well, Origins had some of them. Like, it was like, do you want this horse? You want the horse that can run forever?
Yeah.
Money.
Oh,
you like this weapon?
No, Brando. It's Wizards now. It's exciting.
Oh, yeah. You want a very exciting weapon? Excitement.
Yes.
Right? Lots of that going on.
We like excitement too.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the last thing that I've got, because I don't want to review any more cards and tell you about my favorites or things that I think are the best in the set, because I haven't looked at all of them yet, and I certainly haven't looked at all the reprints. I love how in each set over the last little while, we've gotten a bunch of different versions of the card Murder.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
The card is fine, and it would be maybe a card I play like in a Raw Dog deck or whatever, because it's not worth anything, but I can put the exact one that I want in the deck that kind of fits my theme or my strategy. I can have an assassin, I can have an orc, I can have this or that or this or whatever it is, in whatever treatment. If I want foil or promo or whatever, it's going to give me exactly kind of like a little snapshot of what set it's from. And I think it's such like a kind of an obtuse card that is still useful. It's a perfect little snapshot, and I like that. And this one in the Assassin's Creed set, it's got a cool art. It's like an assassin jumping down onto a guy. I assume he's going to stab him in the head with one of his like wrist spikes.
Hidden blade action.
Yes, or one of his boot blades, because that's a thing too now.
I don't remember that. That's probably from a game I didn't play.
Yeah, sure. I love it. Murder. Keep putting it in sets, Watsy.
And then Murder and Terminate. That's also in here. Go for the Throat. Also in here. So many common removal spells in this set because they're all assassin related.
Yes, and including Assassin's Trophy.
Assassin's Trophy, Assassinate, and Royal Assassin, all in this set.
Oh,
very cool.
I wonder if Watsy just went onto Scryfall because they don't even use Gatherer, and just like typed in assassin, and the dude, the boss is like, "Yep,
Yeah, do it.
just print it,
Print it all.
save us some time and money. I want pictures of Assassinate." Yeah, that's how it went. That's 100% how it went.
I want pictures of Assassin, man. That's what they said.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. The last thing that I would like to say about this is, one, check out FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your source for all your gaming needs. CCO save yourself 5% off of this stuff or anything else that you want, any kind of nerd things.
And just in case the promo code changes, go and frickin' use it quickly so Fusion sees a little push right at the end. Like, pre-order your Assassin's Creed stuff or whatever you want and make it cheaper for yourself.
They're gonna have it. And I think
checking out. My hands are behind my head. You'd see if you're watching on YouTube. I'm checked out. See you later.
As I think we've said on the show a bunch of times, these Universes Beyond are never bad for Magic because it's just going to bring more people. They're going to play our game with us into it, and that's always important, and we always want to see that, and that's really great. This one might not be for either of us, but that doesn't mean there isn't stuff that we're not going to want.
I'm playing that bird.
There we go. See, we're going to get birds, we're going to get swords, we're going to get assassins, we're going to get dudes in jeans, and if that's your thing, it's right here for you, and I'm really happy that the people that like that sort of thing are going to be able to get it, and they're going to be able to find it either at their LGS or from their friends or at Fusion. All those things are good, and we're really happy that everybody's going to get a chance
At
to
CCO
do that shit.
Experiences.
Oh, yeah, CCO Experiences are coming up. We're going to Regina in September.
Yep.
We're going to Calgary in November.
Yep.
And who knows what we're going to do in between now and then. But maybe if we figure it out, we can tell you more about it on the next very exciting episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme song!